Welcome back. This is Arnav Chaudhary, and you are on my YouTube channel, arunfoot. It's August the 20th, and another day, another Indian football discussion. And let's see if I can pull this one through today. Didn't have the best of days, actually. I've been most of the day in the bed with fever, so I actually didn't go out for work. So let's see if I can hold this one as long as I can. But again, as always, like, share, and subscribe. And Kumar, welcome back. Welcome back. And let's talk about the things that are happening in Indian football. On one side, we have the Durand Cup, the first two quarterfinals tomorrow. Northeast United versus Indian Army, while Shillong Lajong FC host East Bengal FC. So two matches tomorrow, which will be played. Should be interesting, both of them. And and then we'll see. So to say, one is, of course, Northeast United Indian Army is in Kolkata. Shillong East Bengal is going to be in Shillong. And then on Friday, the other two matches, Mohun Bagan Supergiant versus Punjab FC in Jamshedpur, and Bangalore FC versus Kerala Blasters. So let's wait and see what really happens. Not sure what will happen. Now that there are reports coming that Kerala Blasters will be opening match of ISL. Kumar, I have not got 100% confirmations. Again, you never know if someone is spreading rumors, someone maybe knows a little bit more than others. But at the moment, certain things depend on Hyderabad FC. What does Hyderabad FC do? Are they going to play? Are they not going to play? So that depends on the schedule. We have other things also in regard to Mohun Sporting. Still, it's not officially registered in the ISL, so I want to know. That's something that should be asked slowly. And then we'll know who will and where will the opening match be held. As I said to you, I think, to me, Kochi, Goa, and Mumbai are the three, would be my guess, would be three potential hosts of a ISL opener. Sanskar thinks KVFC versus BFC will be first match. Let's see, Sanskar. Not sure if that will happen or not, but again, we will get to know that in the coming days. I guess towards the end of the month or early next month, we'll know. Again, a lot of it depends on what happens to Hyderabad FC. I think that's the big question. Does Hyderabad really play? Does Hyderabad not play the ISL? Because that will have an impact on the scheduling. So therefore, let's wait and see what really happens. So therefore, as always, those are things one can, Sir Cameron Archer, opening not the best, a little feverish actually. So supposed to go out today and get some work done. I'm at home. Let's see if I can do this show. I trying to do it. Let's see how long I can do it today. Maybe it might be a little shorter than usual. But so little feverish, aching and all. So not the best. But again, I'm here for you guys. So let's talk Indian football. Bandudkar Cup, right? We have defense here from Argentina. Let's see. Should be sorted the visas today that they can leave tomorrow. Brisbane Roar is the other one from Australia. So, let's see what happens. Mohun Supergiant versus Punjab FC prediction first ISL club match. Normally, I would think Mohun would be stronger, but I've been impressed by the signings by Punjab FC, especially the foreigners, some interesting ones. And let's see if we, that's why Mohun Bagan are my favorites in that game, but again, Punjab can still upset. I don't know if the clouds are clear or not. Kumar, at the moment, nothing is clear. We battled against Bhutan, Orithro, yes, very much. We didn't play the best of games. India didn't perform, according to me, to the level that we need to be able to get past the Bhutan team. 1-0. Not the best of results. And therefore, those are realities, and let's see. So, top 10 clubs of Indian ISL League, they have financial strength. Do we really lack the money or the planning or execution of money at that places? Ogni, I think you can't, again, sorry. What I always tell you guys is very difficult to generalize. Each club has to be looked at individually. Some have financial strength, some don't. The Hyderabad FC at the moment, very good example. So, the other teams like Inter Kashi, Srini Deccan, who seem to be financially strong in the I-League. So you have to look at every club in an individual way. But now the Punjab signed a contract with the stadium in Delhi until 25-26. Yeah, let's wait and see. As I said, I know that till 25 they are surely playing in Delhi. Their aim is to try and move in and around Chandigarh, but not sure at the moment. As a league of clubs, do we really lack money in Asia itself? We have leagues with less money producing quality player or properly run system. So only financial problem or planning is the whole system. I said, Ogni, I think it depends on each individual club. They are different. Each club has its own issues. Who will win Durand Cup? Sanskar, as I've only seen highlights, very difficult to make a judgment on that. HFC will play high ISL. Shumit, at the moment, I'm not sure. They're trying, but again, it's very tough. 10, 11 days to go to sort out the financial mess and then also start signing players or actually signing coaches and staff to try and run a team. So we'll have to wait and see. Season, that means no Panchkula. Don't see that happening this season, Kumar. But again, I hope I'm surprised, but at the moment, it looks likely that they will play at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Delhi. Right, those of you who are new to the channel and who haven't maybe subscribe to the channel, and also like the video if you think it's good. 1,499, so stuck one below the 1,500 mark. So that would be great. And as always, let's try and grow the community. Therefore, that is something that we then need to have a look at. If we start taking youth development seriously, after how long we will start to see results? Obviously, there is no general formula. It could be after, 3-5 years. It could be after 10 years. It could be after 15 years. It depends, and there is no shortcut. There's no jugaad to these things. I guess it's difficult to clear 70 to 80 crore for HFC. Sure, it's more. In my calculations, even more. Aman, what was Igor Stimac doing wrong? What can Manolo do to improve the national team results? Igor didn't have control of his team, I felt. I think Manolo will have to sort out the dressing room. It's a different dressing room without Sunil, so surely that's the first thing. And give the players some confidence, because we played, poorly in the last few weeks and months. So therefore, that's something which is there, right? And so that's something which is there. So therefore, we'll have to see how the coach does his homework to try and sort out Indian football. Igor is back on headlines. Yeah, fast food. Let's see what FIFA will do. What has Igor done? How can AFF counter that? I thought in the end, he's just not getting the results. He was not reaching the players, I felt. I might be wrong, but that was my feeling. And to me, he lost the dressing room, and that's the reason why, yeah, that's why he couldn't keep this whole thing together. So that's the reality of the Indian team, if you ask me again. And now with the case going to FIFA, very interesting to see what decisions FIFA takes on the matter, right? So therefore, will they say the AFF was wrong in its termination of contract? Was the AFF right? Yeah. Manolo Marcus countered Igor's teammates that every job is difficult. I think, I don't think Manolo countered. I think Manolo actually agreed with Igor in that way. In your language, I thought that Igor was in La La Land of possession football. Yeah, but that is one thing. But to me, what he was saying and playing, that's a different part. To me, the more important thing was that he was not reaching his players. Can AFF receive a ban? No, Abhijit, they can't. What was your takeaway from Punjab's performance in the Next Gen Cup? Was it just a fluke? It's very difficult to judge these one-offs. 50-minute matches, the English guys missed a lot of chances. Yeah, we did win. I think that's a positive, but I don't think you can take that much out of it. It's very peaceful after Igor left. Igor's team much left, yeah. Should our clubs focus on market players like they did in the starting OSL, Fauna, Nesta, etc.? It's a question of money, fast food, no? And I think that's the difficult part, I think, for the clubs in the ISL. Everyone's losing money. So are you ready to lose more money? That's, I think, the big challenge I think that the ISL has at the moment. And in my opinion, it's not working. They need to find means and ways to generate more revenue. And only if they can generate more revenue, then the whole issue of marquee players can be looked at, and how you handle marquee players and other things. You can bring marquee players back. In America and Australia, Saudi, you have enough money. In India, we don't have enough money. The system doesn't have enough money. No? That's the reality. So it's complicated, I would say. Can coach like Wim Koeman help us with grassroots? Abhijit, Wim has helped us in the past when he was national team coach. I was working with Rob Bahn at the time, did a few things. But again, the AFF didn't implement the things that he and Rob Bahn suggested. And again, people like him can only make suggestions of what to do. The implementation has to be done on the ground, and that hasn't been happening. That's the most difficult part in all of this, right? So Wim Koevermans, great coach, mixed results with India, but he and Rob Bahn could have done a lot if allowed to do regarding development of Indian football. So that's the reality. What did they suggest? They created a plan called Lakshya 2022, so sort of a 10-year plan in regard to grassroots and youth development. But it didn't bring the results that they thought it would bring, and the AFF also didn't implement it, so that was the biggest problem. Shumit, it depends a little on Hyderabad FC, and I think Mohammedan Sporting is a topic that we need to discuss, because still I haven't seen from the ISL or from FSTL welcome Mohammedan Sporting to the ISL. So therefore, I hope that those two get sorted, and then we'll get the schedule, I guess, later this month, most probably early next month. Most probably we'll have the schedule out of the 2024-2025 season of the Indian Super League. So that's where it is. All right, 15 minutes. Those of you new to the channel, if you haven't, please subscribe. Those of you haven't, please like the video, and let's grow the community. We should sign Müller fast food. I don't think, I I think Thomas Müller will not sign for an Indian club. After talking to you, I've come to the conclusion that only important thing in Indian football is grassroots. Abhijit, yes, but not only grassroots, right? I think we need to look at overall football development, right? So therefore, um, grassroots is a start, but grassroots is not one and all, because if you do grassroots, don't do the rest, you're not going to be able to be successful. How do you see AstroTurf debate? Hearing some European countries avoid that due to cancer causing symptoms. Your take? Which countries are avoiding it, Ogni? As far as I know, every country in Europe has AstroTurf, at least as lower level. The pro clubs don't want to do it because the pro players don't want it. We had that discussion the first season. But I think the cancer causing symptoms are the filaments, and I think they're changing. If I understand right, they have different kinds of filaments these days. How long FSL will wait for Hyderabad FC? Ogni, I don't know. They have waited. Again, the original cutoff date was 15th of August. That has come and gone. There was news about BC General Group taking over. But then, of course, if you did a little digging, one realized that they were trying to find out what kind of financial implications it has for them, right? So, end of the month, I guess. Right. I think for the ISL also, it would be embarrassing if Hyderabad FC shuts shop, right? That's also an embarrassment. If you look at the time, Pune City moving to Hyderabad, Delhi moving to Odisha, that was something, So that's something. Second, why is the system slow today? Yeah. Why Netherlands seemed to lag behind, and why did they never able to win World Cup? I think Netherlands never lags behind. I think, Abhijit, the Netherlands, if you see, get far in tournaments, have won the Euros in 1988 here in Germany, have reached the World Cup final a couple of times. Very few countries have. And they have given a lot to football. So, total football, Cruyff and everything. London Sporting signed foreigners and coach. Kumar, can you prove that they've signed the foreigners and the coach? I know people report about it, but I don't have a confirmation on that. Shaji to East Bengal, any chance? Shumit, I think that depends a lot on what happens at Hyderabad. Be it Alex Shaji, other players. A lot of it depends on what happens at Hyderabad FC. And then, if they can, if they can build a team, then I guess he's not leaving. If they're not able to build a team, Masuri can go for a free, and then he has options, I guess, from multiple teams. So it would be interesting to see where Alex Shaji could end up playing in the end. Yeah, 19 minutes. Warning you guys today, I'll be doing a little shorter one today. Actually, a little feverish, not feeling too well, but I still thought I'd come online. Spent the whole day in bed, but yeah. So yeah, let's speak about things. Reason for HFC mess: can other teams reach such fate? How one avoids it? Financial issues. You've made commitments. You've bought the club. You weren't able to bring in investors, and you're not the first, and it's not the last. Marcelino Ferdinand has joined Oxford United. Your thoughts? RSV Run Machine, that club is co-owned by Indonesians. Des Buckingham knows how to work with young, talented players. And therefore, let's see if this kid can make it in the championship, or if they're going to maybe loan him down, to League One or League Two. But looks an interesting player with potential. Indonesia has been doing a lot of things right, and let's see what they do. Has there been any Indian club making profits at ISL League? No, Ogni. Never. That's another story. If anyone tells you that clubs are making profits, yeah, I always say, like to say, call it la la land, right? That's also a thing that a lot of people are trying to tell us, oh, we didn't and all. And then you're covering up with your own companies, right? Yeah, that's one of those problems. Did any one of you watch the joint press conference of East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, Mormon? That's quite interesting, yeah. Club officials being put under pressure by the media. Yeah, let's see. If FSDL extends contract, will Reliance shift broadcast from Geo Cinema to Hotstar after the season? Kumar, I have no clue. No clue. And also thoughts on the performance of Bhutan. Shushanto, summing up, poor. I felt that was poor, was not good enough. Yeah, we just about seem to. If ISL not sustainable long term, how can they minimize losses? Grassroots seem to be a solution here as well. No, grassroots is another extra cost, Abhijit, because you don't know if and when you will create something. No? So that's a reality. No? It sounds easy and say, hey, listen, let me spend a little bit on grassroots. You want to get results in, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 years. The people who are running the club at the moment might not be there then. None of the leagues, be it ISL, I-League, NFL, never have the lead, you know. Why don't Indian youth coaches encourage players to develop both the left and right football control kicks? I feel like Indian players are weak with one of their feet. Because the coaches might not be aware of that, Rohit. I don't know. You know, it's to work with kids is a lot of work. To develop kids is a lot of work. And that's the question, if people are willing to do whatever is needed to develop these kids. Right. So that's a reality. Right. That's one of the biggest, I think, challenges we have in Indian football, improving our grassroots and youth football. I think that's one of those. Another, lack of players causing huge inflation in ISL. Yeah, one of the reasons. At what age do kids learn to control with both feet in Germany? Rohit, as early as possible. Even if you're telling them to play for fun, as in grassroots level, you still tell them, use your left foot, use your right foot, use your this foot, use your that foot. In recent years, Indonesia has impressed so much in terms of the youth, and upcoming years, I think we'll see a huge jump in their performance. Fast food, we're already seeing that. Sir, in Delhi, and some clubs trying to start a league. Do you think localizing leagues is a good option? See, Nishant, the question is, what is the Delhi Football Association doing? What is the UP Football Sangh doing? What is the Haryana Football Association doing? You can't just create a league out of saying, hey, listen, we created a league. It needs to be attached to someone, right? So those are the questions that a lot of people, again, I remember many years back, people created the Dwaka League. If Jindal buys HSC, can they focus on a good academy rather than signing big ticket players? Will that help with minimizing losses and earn some money back by selling players? Abhijit, we are very, very far. Can't we have a set of perks that we can give the players if they go and play abroad, for example, decent minimum wage for their families, etc.? Sounds nice. Who's going to give it to them? The players are so highly paid in India. Why would they go abroad? Right? So all of this sounds easy. All of this sounds nice, but it's not so easy as you or I might think it is. So therefore, these are realities. The realities in football are sometimes very, very brutal. So therefore, if you like it or not, that's that. Right. Guys, I'm just realizing my fever's coming back. I'll have to stop this live a little earlier than planned. Not feeling well, so I still thought I'd try and do it, but just realizing this trying to talk. I'll be back in maybe tomorrow or day after. Let me see how I feel. But at the moment, sorry for that, but not feeling too well, so I have to just cut short today's life. And I'll be back in the coming days. Sorry, guys. I'll be back very soon. Good night.